Goety is a magic mod that aims to enhance the Minecraft experience by adding a ton of new features, including mobs, structures, and a way to harness the power of the arcane. Summon all kinds of minions, fight off new dangers, discover the secrets of the world, its lore, and most importantly, its treasures. Let's start with all the new structures this mod adds. There are 8 in total. The Blighted Shack is home to the evil witch boss. Inside the shack you will find a witch ritual on the floor. There are also some chests and barrels. There is a crystal ball on the window. If you click on it, you will summon the witch boss. Buried rituals can be found all across the world. You can try to fix these remains and start your own ritual. Crypts are huge underground dungeons full of loot and enemies. You will find the entrance on the surface. The long staircase takes you deep into the dark and dangerous dungeon. There are many different rooms. These rooms are guarded by new mobs. The grave room is a dangerous place protected by the Skull Lord. The necromancers are strong enemies who can summon minions. They wander around the crypt. The forge room is a place with some good loot, but be careful, dark knights can be found here and they don't mess around. There are also chest rooms full of loot, but this room is also guarded by the knights. The Dark Mana structure is home to pillagers who study all about the magic and the world of Minecraft. You can also meet the Illusioner here. The house is filled with many different experiments and a small study room. The Illagers are also hiding some loot. And the best thing about this structure is the small restroom. Graveyard structures can be found in many different forms. There are small ones and big graveyards with a tomb building. There are coffins with hidden chests buried underneath the yard, but be careful, the undead want to rest in peace and are not really friendly towards visitors. The Mangrove Tower will spawn in mangrove swamps. This simple structure is home to an Illogerer who attacks you with bombs and his little spider minions. The secluded igloos spawn deep in the snow biomes. This is where the lone Cryogler lives. The igloo is really simple. There are some bookshelves, a chest, a few barrels, and a desk. Even if the Cryogler looks lonely and sad, you shouldn't underestimate him. He is a strong ice magician with powerful attacks. The last structure is the Wind Shrine. The structure can be found high up on snowy mountain peaks. There are normal pillagers with crossbows and pillagers which are equipped with a heavy hammer. Inside the shrine there are chests with loot and a rare hidden scroll at the top that contains a blueprint for something really powerful. But it's not easy there. The place is also protected by a powerful storm caster magician. He will attack you with his strong staff and shoot lightning bolts at you. But that's not it. He can also create thunderstorm clouds above you, which shoot lightning from above. The main feature of this mod is magic and casting powerful spells. With this spells you will be able to attack enemies, protect yourself, or summon minions that will fight on your side. The first thing you need is a new totem. This new totem can collect souls when you defeat mobs. These souls and then stored inside the totem. There is also a new bar at the bottom right that shows how many souls have been collected. The souls are needed for the spells. To use a spell you need 2 things, a staff and a focus item. You put the focus item in the magic staff. You can do this by pressing the Z key. After this you are ready to go if you got enough souls, of course. There are a lot of spells. The lightning spell will shoot lightning at mobs and will do some good damage. The Ironhide spell is a spell that will give you a new effect. The Ironhide effect will absorb damage so that you will get less damage. You can also summon mobs that will support you. After summoning you can shift-click the staff to let your minions get teleported back to you. There is also a powerful spell that will spawn a little volcano at the ground. It will shoot some fireballs high in the air that explode on impact. One of my favorite spells are summoning spells like these little ghasts that will fight on your side and follow you around. There are many spells in this mod, all unique and different. And all of them are a lot of fun to try out. Another big feature of this mod are rituals. With this rituals you are able to create new staffs, change mobs, and much more. There are a lot of different setups for the rituals, and each setup is needed for different items or mobs. You need to build these setups with certain blocks in order to success. With some ladders, rails, and a pumpkin you are able to create a ritual that will get you a new staff. You need to put souls in the altar, and after this you can put your staff on top of it. Place down the items needed for your new staff and the ritual will begin. You can also change mobs with this ritual. It's very similar to the staff, but instead of placing the staff in the middle you have to place a certain item for the morph, bring a mob to the altar, place down the items that are needed. Don't forget to put souls in and then the morph will begin. There are many other different setups that you have to build in order to get items and mobs. Each ritual has its own crafts. After summoning the witch in her shack, you will get attacked by her with dangerous new potions that will slow you down and poison you. She can also freeze you, and if you manage to come close, she will punch with a powerful hit that will knock you back. The Dark Magician will summon strong minions that attack you. He got a flying servant that will burn you. The Magician will shoot you with a bow and some spells. The mod is full with new strong magician bosses. All of them are powerful spell user. The mod also adds new weapons and armor with special effects. The hammer is a slow weapon that deals a lot of damage and will summon a lightning after a hit. The frozen blade will freeze enemies and damage them with the freeze effect. All the new armor are beautiful and well designed, some of them even with capes. The armor are from the different enemies and bosses from this mod, like the witch armor and her hat. You can combine the Necromancer staff with the epic Necromancer armor. The mod adds many new pillager mobs to the game. All of them have unique weapons, great attack animations, and wonderful designs. There are also many new undead mobs that you can find at night, in dungeons or caves. The Wraith will attack you with fire attacks and can teleport. The Whisperer is an enemy that will summon plants to trap you. The mod also includes many new blocks and decoration items. There are 5 new pottery sherds, some new paintings, and new creepy-looking decoration items. There are also new redstone blocks like the wind blower that pushes mobs and the player away. There are some new campfire that can be lit by clicking. And many new building blocks with really nice designs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know if you have any mod suggestions.